I am Vivienne Chi and this is Harry Shadow, and we're going to be performing 3 tracks today, starting with a song called Arcades, and then we'll play Dreams, which is a cover that we recently released on Point Blank Records of the Fleetwood Mac song Dreams, and then a song called Margate, which is a single of mine that I put out a few weeks ago.
And what are the songs about?
The songs, well, Dreams is a cover, but the other 2 I'd say are kind of quite heavily influenced by feelings of isolation and escapism that lockdown kind of brought on. So I guess there's elements in there that are quite sort of dreamy and whimsical, and sort of you want to imagine yourself on a beach. So this kind of idea of escaping, I say that's where the idea stemmed from.
And what was the process of creating the songs?
So the process of creating songs, well, we work together a lot, and we'll usually go in and start with a theme, and then we'll kind of go off into our own zones. You'll start tinkling about on guitar and I'll start playing around with lyrics.
Yeah.
And then we'll come together.
We kind of work separately but together. So we'll come up with a little idea, and then we'll just sort of leave each other alone for a bit, and then come back together and hope it all fits together. And
well then when we'll have another discussion and maybe record a tiny bit of a demo just to see how it's sounding. But we're kind of both quite introverted, but I think that's why we work well together, because we like to be left to do our bit.
Yeah, like with each other have our own space, and then it
works really well. So all of those have really come about like that. Just getting together and kind of getting into the zone. I'd say.
And what inspires you?
What inspires me? I guess feelings and emotions that you have to try to find a way of expressing. So I definitely have waves of creativity. So waves where I'm feeling really creative, and I just have all this kind of stuff that I want to say and channel, because I may have experienced something, or a friend, or something might have happened. I feel like it's very, very easy to get that out into music form. So I kind of just ride those waves, and then I allow myself time off from that, so I don't give myself a hard time if I'm not feeling creative all the time. But I'd say people inspire me, and life experience inspires me, just life in general. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm the same, but I think I like to interpret people's lyrics and sort of try and find sounds that fit with them, and
which is such an interesting job, isn't it?
It's the other way around almost.
Yeah.
It's like
you're like translating the lyric into a sound.
Yeah, taking your idea and making it my own idea.
Yeah.
But not like that.
Yeah. But the world itself, I think, is an inspiration.
Perfect. Great, thank you.
No worries.
Cool.
All good.
Yay.
Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
It was fun.